Okay. Hippo, cow. No, it's not a day at the zoo. It's the names our guests are being called by their husbands, fiancés, and lovers. Our first guest, Regina, has been called most of those names by her boyfriend. In fact, he is so obsessed with her weight, he does a food inventory every day before he leaves for work. Unbelievable. What does he count? What's he counting?
Oh, he makes sure, like, we get donuts from a friend across the street for free. He goes in and he counts them, and if there's 17, and when he comes home from work, if there's 16 over there, he has a fit. He says, I shouldn't be eating any kind of sweets at all. He counts every kind of food in the house. Macaroni and cheese, milk, he marks where the milk is. He doesn't want me drinking any milk while he's gone. He wants me to lose the weight.
With a pen, he, like, marks the milk?
Yeah, he marks the milk. He knows where it is when he leaves, and it better be there when he gets home.
Oh, my. How long have you been together?
We've been together 2.5 years.
The names I said at the beginning of the show, most of those.
Oh, all of those and more. He calls me everything you can think of. When I eat, he says I look like a grazing cow. He makes fun of me continuously. He is terrible about it.
I can't imagine how that makes you feel when you're eating food.
Oh, it makes me feel terrible. I mean, you're sitting there and you're eating, and everybody has to eat or you're not going to survive, but it's hard to eat when he's sitting there saying, you look like a grazing cow, how much bigger are you going to get? You got more ripples in the ocean sea. He goes on and on and on with these things. He makes me feel so insecure, and I used to not feel that way.
What do you want to tell him today? We're here to support you.
I want to tell him that I can look good. I want a makeover. I want to look good. I want to show him that not for him, but for myself, that I am pretty and I can look good.
Do you feel like he's embarrassed to go with you, like if you go to the beach or something?
Yeah.
Or
He doesn't let me go to the beach because he says I'm too big to wear the bathing suits.
We need to talk to Cecil. Cecil, come on out here. Cecil. Is it true? Is it true? Do you call her the names that she said?
Yeah, I call her fat, and, you know, but she's sitting there eating, you know, she's like, you know, she won't stop eating. What? Look at you. What about you?
Right there. Hang on. Yeah.
How can you criticize her by calling her names? Look at yourself. You're not exactly picture perfect either.
Look at yourself now. You look like you can sit down and eat about a good bowl of soup yourself. Think about it.
You deal with me, buddy.
Step up, baby. That ain't nothing.
But, you know, Cecil.
Huh?
What if she started complaining about, you know, the way you look? Maybe let's see your hair.
He says I should be proud to be with him.
Huh?
He says I should be proud to be with him.
She'll be proud.
When we go into a restaurant, he makes me walk like 100 feet in front of him. That way people don't have to know we're exactly together. Then he'll walk over and sit over here and be real quiet. Don't order nothing. Don't do this. Don't do that. Order a small side salad.
You've been together 2.5 years.
Yeah.
How much weight have you gained, Regina?
None.
Yeah, oh Lord, she wasn't like that when we first met.
I have not gained any weight since we've been together.
You're the same size you were at the beginning?
I'm smaller than I was when we met.
No.
Yes.
How can you not? How much do you think she's gained, Cecil?
About 10.
Huh?
Yeah.
10 pounds?
She gained some.
No.
10 pounds is not a lot for
It's
anybody.
a lot to me, though, when I'm used to little women wearing size 3 and stuff.
For his birthday, this size 3 is the ultimate thing. For his birthday, he said, I said, what do you want for your birthday, Cecily? He said, I want another woman that's a size 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Size 3, isn't that like some kind of a mutant or something?
No, he said that's the perfect size. The perfect size.
Regina, I just want to say that you're here for a makeover. That's great, but you don't need a makeover. You're a beautiful woman right now.
Thank you.
We are giving all the women on today's show a makeover, not to satisfy the guys. It's just to make you feel good for the day. It's just a little treat. This is not our typical makeover show. It's just for you. So, Cecil, you do run through the names of the list of names you call Regina.
Well, I'll call her Henry the Hippo. I'll call her Fat. I'll call her, let's see, what else is I call her?
This is the woman you love.
Yeah, blubber butt.
Yeah. And what's the point in doing that, do you think?
Because I want her to lose weight. I want her to get back down, you know.
And you think that's going to help her lose weight?
He sits there and he pats it and he says, "Yep, we're gonna get you down about where I need you. Pretty soon I'm gonna have you where I can throw you over my shoulders and walk out. Right now, if we had a fire, I'd have to drag you out with a crane outside."
Wow.
How did you guys meet? If you were like that when you met her, what made you attracted to her in the first place? And why are you still with him if he constantly emotionally abuses you, calling you all those names?
For one reason, we was both drunk when we met. I was dating her best friend when we was drunk. And I can't blame it on being drunk. But what I'm saying is we was both drunk, and we went to her best friend's house. Her best friend had to take her daughter to the hospital for some reason.
Yeah,
So
but
me and her
you were
ended up
sober in the morning.
Yeah, but she wasn't there when I woke up.
But she wasn't a size 3 when you met her. Why did you go with her then, Cecil? Why did you have a relationship?
Well, what I'm saying, Jenny, is really I was
He
drunk.
says for my breasts because I'm the only girl that has big breasts.
You've
he's
been
ever been
together
with.
2.5 years. You haven't been drunk for 2.5 years.
Well, we was breaking up, back and forth.
Let's look
But
at
he
some
always
photos.
calls me first, Jenny, when we break up.
Look at these pictures. How long ago was this taken? Right here.
I was 14.
Okay. So you look the same. Look at
This
this.
was when we met. This is what I like when
Okay.
we met.
She looks the same. Cecil.
No, she don't either. No, she don't.
Over 2.5 years, has it affected your sex life? I'm sure it has.
Yeah, of course it has.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
has.
when you stand there 2.5 years and if you've only taken off your clothes one time in front of this man because you're so afraid he's going to call you some kind of mean name, I mean, it hurts. It's not even funny
You
to me
want to undress
anymore.
in front of him?
No, I can, but
What does he say? What did he say? What did he say?
Because that's the first time he called me Henrietta the Hippo. I was standing in the bathroom and he walked in, and at first he was going to love up on me, and then he started laughing. He said, "You know what? Without clothes on, you look like Henrietta the Hippo."
What did he want for his birthday, Regina?
He wanted another woman, and she had to be a size 3 with long dark hair, and she had to have big breasts. But what it all narrowed down to is that I had a friend who was skinny, and he'd been after her anyway, and I knew it.
Did you get your birthday present,
sure.
Cecil?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he
I
got,
got
it.
it.
When we come back, a man who is so disgusted with his girlfriend, he's offering her $10,000 not to eat for a month. What's your situation now? You're still engaged or what? Is he still calling you names?
No, I know one thing. If I take her out on the beach, we went down Atlantic City not too long ago. We're walking on the boardwalk. I noticed people start running. I'm like, what the going on here?
Maybe they were afraid you were going to sit on them.
Introducing new Lever 2000 Pure Rain Deodorant Soap. The cool deodorant scent is so invigorating, you can't wait to get close. But new Pure Rain also has moisturizers for skin that feels better and makes you want to stay close. And nothing's more invigorating than that. New Lever 2000 Pure Rain, the refreshing clean for all your 2000 parts.
When I was pregnant with Beth, I was using drugs and alcohol pretty heavy. I was scared for her, but I was afraid to see a doctor. I knew I needed a checkup, and I heard there was this phone number. The woman there treated me with respect. Whatever I told her was just between us, and she helped me get a checkup. If you're pregnant, you need that checkup now, whether you're using or not. Call 1-800-986-BABY. I'm so glad I did.
Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion absorbs completely to help restore your skin's natural moisture and make it touchably soft. Make the most of the special moments you share. Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion, because life is touching.
Hey, bubblegum blowers. Now the flavor of extra classic bubblegum lasts longer than ever. So you can enjoy blowing lots of extra bubbles. Try extra classic bubblegum. Why? Now the flavor you love lasts longer than ever. Class. Big. Roll over. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Even the best trained pets can leave top odors in your carpet. So get Arm & Hammer Carpet and Room Deodorizer with the power of baking soda. Look, our odor detector shows strong pet odors. Then we use Super Pet Fresh. It doesn't just cover up odors like ordinary deodorizers. See? It eliminates them with baking soda. No buts about it. If you've got pets and a carpet, you need Arm & Hammer Pet Fresh.
Fetch.
They're hot and sexy, and they know it.
I do enjoy being looked at.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. I'm Jenny Jones.
Monday.
Do you let your husband or lover sleep with other women because you're pregnant? If you're letting the man you love have affairs with other women while you're pregnant, call us at 312-836-9457. That's 836-9457.
Okay, it's our next guest, Berto. Now, Berto says his girlfriend Alicia, if she gains 1 more pound, he's kicking her out.
That's right.
You're really serious about it. You've offered her money to lose weight?
Yeah, I offered her to pay her truck off. She stops eating for about 2 months.
You'll pay off her truck?
Yeah.
Right. Are you embarrassed to be? I mean, you won't let her wear a bikini?
Not really. I mean, she can, but she don't look too good in it.
She doesn't?
Yeah.
$10,000 to lose weight?
Yeah. I told her if she starts with 2 months, I'll pay it off.
If she starts for 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's eating. I mean, she eats more than I do, and she thinks she's not gonna gain any weight. And every time I ask her, "What'd you eat today?" "Oh, I didn't eat anything. I didn't eat anything."
She's afraid to tell you because you're going to harass her.
Yeah, but all she eats is junk food, sweets.
Well, let's see how bad she looks. Alicia, she's right here, everybody. You're the only one booing, Berto.
No, I'm mooing.
You're mooing.
Like a cow.
Wow. Alicia, what size are you, for goodness sakes?
3, 4,
Well, she's a small
5,
girl,
6.
so if she gains 5 pounds, you're gonna be able to see it on her.
Stand up.
It's not like she's real big
Stand up
woman.
for a
She's a
second,
small girl.
Alicia.
You
You're
see
like a
5 pounds,
size 3,
you're gonna be able to
4.
see it on her. Look at you. Look at you. Pick up your shirt. Pick up your shirt for a minute. I want to see all that fat hanging over.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to her.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead.
Sit down. You got nothing to say. Sit down.
This is not.
Why do you have? Why do you?
Go ahead. What do you got to say?
You don't want to hear it. Is that why you're mad?
Because he knows he's wrong.
Because you know
That's
you're
why.
wrong. Yeah.
No, I'm not wrong.
He's a joke, okay?
Look at you. Look at you.
It's obvious that he's a joke.
Sit down. Sit down.
What was she like
You
a
should be
size?
outside jogging and lose some extra pounds you got on there.
I'd take the 10 grand and dump him. I'd let him pay my truck off.
Sit down.
Some skinny women can eat because I know I'm a small figure woman and I eat a lot, okay? But you know what? She might not can
I
gain
didn't
no
hear
weight,
one word. You
okay?
said just sit down. You got nothing to
Okay,
say.
I know
You
I'm-
and your fake hair.
Berto,
Sit
no.
down.
You can't do that. You can't do that. No. You come on. You're on the show. You know what these shows are about. And I asked you before the show. You're prepared to hear what the audience has to say. So please don't be rude to them.
Okay.
She wasn't being rude to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't being rude.
Okay. Okay. Now, what about the fact? I mean, but she's not. Does he call? He didn't call you names and stuff.
He
Does
calls me fat, lazy.
Lazy,
He
yeah.
doesn't want to have sex with me.
You're together, what, like 2 or 3 years you're together, right?
It's going to be 3 years.
Okay. Does he compare you to other women?
Of course I do.
Yes.
Do you think he'd rather be with another woman sometime?
She's got a... Have I?
Well, I'm asking her.
Oh.
Well, he wants like the supermodel, big boobs, and I tell him to get me a boob job. He won't do it.
She don't need a boob job. She just got to tighten up, She's eating, she's getting loose. She's getting all flabby.
Okay.
Well, why are you with her then? If you don't like anything about her, why are you with her?
I'm just waiting for the next person to come along.
Huh? Alicia, why are you with a guy that obviously has no respect for you whatsoever?
Oh, I got respect for her,
No,
know,
you
but...
don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Why are you with him? What are you getting out of this relationship?
She's getting a lot out of it.
Free place to live.
Don't you have a job?
Yeah, I have a job, but I don't make enough. Where we live, it's very expensive,
But
and
why don't you move to a cheaper place? And
it's hard to leave.
She needs the money for food.
that's no reason to be in a bad relationship. There's always a way if you want out.
I just want to say, he wants you to lose weight. Well, find you a man that's built.
because he don't have any shape at all.
Come here. You want to come look? You want to come touch?
No, we don't.
You do work out though, Berto, right?
I do.
You do work
2
out.
hours every day.
Mhm. So maybe you're a little obsessed with working out.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think he is?
I'm staying healthy. That's what I'm about.
So are you're worried when you leave she's going to eat everything in the house?
Oh, she does. I'm not worried about it. I got
Okay.
2 birds. Sometimes I think, if I come home, they're going to be gone. They're going to be cooked up and she's going to eat them all. I got home one day. She's picking out of the bird food. She's eating bird food. We got no more food left. She picked out of the bird food.
That's not true.
Yes. She's eating bird food.
Oh, there's your bird. Okay. When we come back, he's cheated on her, and they no longer have sex just because she's gained weight. What are you going to do now? Are you going to try to work it out or what?
Kenny,
What?
this relationship is fake like the ring that you gave me.
And?
The honeymoon, no, not the honeymoon. The engagement is off like that diamond that fell off that ring.
KK445A.
Sure where this guy's been charged?
Oh, because they got the big story.
Police will Let's go with the fraud indictment is the big story.
Because you trust what they report.
Eugene. But the big story on Action News.
Because nobody does it better.
Tonight, the signing of the #1 draft pick, and she is...
Good news about back pain relief.
Get out the umbrella. AccuWeather
Well, that's the entire
Action News.
I'm Jim Gardner. Have a good night tonight.
Because the action never stops.
Just give me a good shape.
Okay.
Good Burger is this summer's kids' comedy adventure.
Want to see my belly button?
It rocks with good fun and rolls with lots of laughs.
I love that.
It's deliciously entertaining. You'll squeal with delight.
We were looking for the little girl